10 items that usually not recyclable. Fun fact, not all plastic is recyclable, and according to National Geographic, plastic bag and plastic straw are not recyclable. There's two types of plastic, thermoset and thermoplastic. Thermoset typically cannot be recycled because they harden as you heat them, meaning that no matter how much heat you apply, they cannot be remelted into new material. On the other hand, thermoplastic are recyclable plastic because they can be remelted and remolded into new product. Some items simply are not recyclable, including variety of paper, glass, and plastic. Check with your local recycling program to know specific, but here's a list of 10 items that genuinely are not recyclable, along with suggestions on how you can dispose or reuse them. Here are 10 items that usually not recyclable. 1. Coffee cup. A recent survey showed a whopping 64% of Americans enjoys a cup of coffee every day. And while a cup of coffee gives us a boost of energy, it also leaves an unimaginable amount of single-use cups in our landfill. Many companies use polypropylene to make coffee cups because the film protects the liquid from seeping into the outside layer made of paper. And because they use two different materials to make the coffee cup, it cannot be recycled unless the materials are separate. Coffee cups make the recycling process more difficult and expensive. And because of this, many waste management facilities will end up treating the cup as trash. Not only that, but plastic straws are also not recyclable because they are too small to make it through the sorting equipment. Summary: many companies make it seem like your coffee cup can be recycled, but it is not. Most single-use cups are coated with plastic to prevent any liquid from leaking through your hand. 2. Plastic wrap. Plastic wrap are now a popular option for packaging things. However, you need to keep in mind that it's nearly impossible to recycle them. If the plastic wrap is used for pre-packaged food, then the wrap will be soiled, and it can contaminate the whole recycling process. You can find some area in your local county that do offer plastic wrap drop-off. But please keep in mind that plastic wrap typically do not get recycled in curbside bin and can take hundreds of years to break down in the landfill. Summary: plastic wrap usually isn't accepted for recycling because the thin film is often tangled, clogged, and warped around the equipment, potentially damaging the machinery used in the recycling center. 3. Plastic straw. Fun fact, in the United States alone, people use around 500 million drinking straws each day. There is a reason why plastic straws are among the top 10 items found during beach cleanup. Although the plastic they are made from is technically recyclable, they are not accepted in curbside recycling program. Plastic straws are not accepted in curbside recycling program because they are too lightweight to make it through the mechanical recycling sorter. And because plastic straws are non-recyclable, they often end up in the landfill. Summary: stop the misconception that plastic straws are recyclable. The small pieces often get caught or fall between the gear of the machinery, so they often end up being treated as waste that belong in the landfill. 4. Plastic bag. Many people who try to have a sustainable lifestyle might get a habit of putting paper, junk mail, and plastic grocery bag in their recycling bin. The only problem with this habit is that plastic grocery bags themselves should not be put in the recycling bin. These plastic bags are giving the waste manager nightmare because they usually plug up the machine at the waste facility. Again, what you should be doing with this plastic grocery bag is to find some area in your local county that do offer plastic bag drop-off. Summary: if you want to recycle your plastic bag, your best bet is to take them back to your local grocery store to be reused. Curbside recycling programs typically don't accept plastic grocery bags because they are difficult to sort out and often jam the machine at the recycling facility. 5. Battery. Batteries are considered hazard waste when they are discharged. All batteries must be taken to a household hazard waste disposal facility. So please find a way to recycle your battery and not throw it in your trash can. All batteries must be recycled or taken to a household hazard waste disposal facility. Recyclers collect battery at collection point and not recycling bin. Therefore, you should not put battery in a recycling bin. Also, it is not advisable to put battery in recycling bin for safety reasons. Summary: single-use battery cannot be recycled in your curbside bin. Some option where battery can be recycled is at your community e-waste facility, or you can keep an eye out for e-waste collection event. 6. Cloth hanger. Plastic hangers are often made of mixed material, so they can be placed in single-stream recycling bin. Metal hanger and wood hanger have an odd shape, which can get caught on recycling equipment. Summary: most recycling facilities won't accept plastic and wire cloth hanger because their curved end can be problematic when sorting. I recommend you donate them to your local thrift store, and if they are broken or beyond use, throw them away. 7. Plastic toy. Most toys are difficult to recycle, especially if they are made of tiny plastic parts that can be easily separated. You are unlikely to find any recycling program nearby that accept them. The main problem is identifying what type of plastic the toys are made from. For example, electronic toys are a combination of metal and plastic, so these are more difficult to recycle. Summary: plastic toys are made from a variety of plastic, so the recycling process takes a lot of effort to separate them. It is even worse to separate electronic toys. We recommend you donate those plastic toys to your local Goodwill. 8. Paper towel. Paper towels are not recyclable because they usually come in contact with food waste that can contaminate other recyclable material during the recycling process and should not be put in your recycling bin. Unused paper towel also cannot be recycled because the fibers are too short to be made into new paper. You can reduce paper towel waste by grabbing a cloth towel to clean things around the house. Summary: paper towels are not accepted in curbside recycling program because they probably have food or other residual on them that can contaminate other recyclable material and cannot be made into new paper. 9. Pizza boxes or any cardboard food container. Pizza boxes or any food container made out of cardboard is recyclable. However, if the cardboard box is not contaminated with food waste, the food waste makes the fiber cannot be separated from oil. Summary: pizza boxes can be recycled, but only if they are clean. Again, because it had been contaminated with food waste, your curbside recycling program won't accept them. You can only be able to recycle it if the container is clean. Otherwise, you should just throw it away. 10. Dirty plastic. Again, any plastic that contains food waste or liquid cannot be recycled unless they are thoroughly rinsed out. The oil residual left on the plastic make them unrecyclable. Summary: in order for your plastic to be recycled, they must be in decent quality. We recommend you wash your plastic before you put it into the recycling bin so they have the chance to be recycled into new material. Quick takeaway: as always, check with your local recycling program to make sure what item can be placed in your curbside recycling bin. Curbside recycling programs will vary from city to city. This video is intended to be a general guide only. Again, for the most accurate information, please check with your local recycling program.